What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It's your man Rags, back off up in this thing. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep all the way off up in it. For my weight loss journey, people, keep God first, keep your head to the sky, and shake all of the haters off. And for all of my Crimson Tide football fans, can I please get a Roll Tide rolling? Hey! Hey man, it's your man Rags back up in the building. Talking to my people that love to come and watch Rags. For my people that's been commenting, for my people that subscribe, for my people that's been liking. Hey man, you're right here deep down in the 8th order of my heart. And for all my people that's on the fence, they don't know if they want to subscribe or not. Hey man, what are you waiting on? Hit the button now. Alright guys, another video that we're not gonna make long because Rad's got some things to do. But this is what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna go back to Alabama Crimson Tide and the quarterback situation that's going on right now. It seems to be a lot of different fan bases that's concerned with Alabama quarterback position. There seem to be a lot of coaches, a lot of players, a lot of everybody that's kind of concerned with what's going on in Alabama at the quarterback position in the quarterback room, right? Mr. Tummy the Bee's Knees Rees, you got some work to do. Who's going to be the starting quarterback? Will Mr. Tyler Buchner come in from South Bend and take over the reins and beat out all 4 of the quarterbacks that was currently on the roster? We're talking about Mr. Jalen Milroe. We're talking about Mr. Ty Simpson. We're talking about Dylan Lonergan. We're talking about Eli Holstein. We're talking about the 4 guys that was there, that was recruited from the beginning out of high school by the University of Alabama. Will Mr. Tyler Buchner come in and win Mr. Rees' heart all the way over again? Would he win Mr. Nick Saban's heart? Will he come in and practice great? Will he come in and have chemistry with the receivers? Will he come in and just take over that quarterback room? Right? I believe not. This is what I believe. I do believe that he come in and he's going to compete. He's going to compete with the top 2 guys especially. It's going to be him, Tyler Buchner. It's going to be Jalen Milroe, and it's going to be Mr. Ty Simpson. They're going to battle it out. Now, those 2 younger guys, they're going to still be back there pushing these guys, right? But I don't believe they're going to be quite there yet. Now, here's the thing, right? It seems to me, now this is going to have to take place at practice between Mr. Coach Saban and Mr. Tummy the Bee's Knees Rees, right? These guys are going to see these guys practice. Now, the fans, we're just sitting back watching, we're speculating. But Mr. Nick Saban and Mr. Bee's Knees Rees are going to see these 3 guys in particular, Buchner, Simpson, Milroe, practicing with the receivers that we have on hand, right? They're going to see who can throw the best, who got the best connection with these guys, who's more consistent, right? Now, here's the thing about Mr. Jalen Milroe. In my opinion, that I think that he's got over the other guys. I think he's a great practice quarterback. At practice, I believe this guy's unbelievable. He throw unbelievable passes. He do unbelievable things at practice, right? And that somehow gets Nick Saban and all the rest of the guys worked up to say, man, this guy's going to be it. He throw good passes and the media see it. They put it all over YouTube. They put it all over the internet, right? And they say, this guy is going to be the guy because he's throwing nice tight sparrows. He's hitting these guys right on the money. That's at practice. I believe when it come down to game time situations, Mr. Jalen Milroe stepped back a little bit, and sometimes the stage is a little bit too big for him. He will not let the ball go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the wide receivers are not getting enough separation for his liking. I don't know what is going on in his head, right? But I believe at practice, he's a great quarterback. I believe he shows leadership. I believe he talks maybe a little bit to the guys. He's winning over the guy's heart, right? Okay, let's talk about Mr. Ty Simpson. I believe Mr. Ty Simpson is somewhat of the same, but I watched his posture at the A-Day game, and to me, he was more of that gunslinger. He was more that let the ball go. I'm going to hit these receivers. But guess what didn't happen? The receivers didn't catch the ball a lot of the times when Ty Simpson threw the ball, right? Ty Simpson has wheels of steel on him. This guy can get out of situations. He can scramble, get us the first down. Just as Mr. Jalen Milroe can, right? But Mr. Ty Simpson, he's going to let that ball go. We just don't need him to make senseless turnovers, right? We need him to be consistent, but he's going to let that ball go, right? And it can be a bad thing, it can be a good thing. But if we could teach him to be consistent, right, and accurate, get to these receivers, they catch the ball for him, we're going to have a good thing going. Mr. Tyler Buchner, right? I'll be lying to tell you if I tell you that I've watched a lot of Mr. Tyler Buchner. I don't watch a lot of Notre Dame Fighting Irish football, right? But from the things that I've been hearing, how he couldn't win over the position in Notre Dame, however you want to pronounce the Fighting Irish name, just the guys up there in South Bend with the Golden Dome is what I'm going to call them. This guy, right, he wasn't able to take over the reins, right? And like I say, it brings back that back in the day thing when we was bringing in Jake Coker in from Florida State, when they were saying, hey, this guy can battle Jameis Winston, man, and he's going to be the second string, or he can really fight and take over this position because Jameis Winston was going through a few things, right? But Jake Coker just didn't take over the position. He wasn't where they wanted him to be. But he came to Alabama. He battled it out. I think he came the same year that Blake Sims ended up being the starter, right? He sat behind Blake Sims for that year, and Blake Sims lit it up. But that roster had so many guys that were supposed to step up and be that starting quarterback. But Mr. Jake Coker came in. He took over. He had a lot of guys, Blake Barnett, those guys. He was in that era. He had a lot of those guys transferring and going to other schools, right? Because he came in, and like I say, he sat behind Blake Sims, and then he took over that next year, and a lot of guys didn't like it. Cooper Bateman, all those guys, right? That was that era. They took the back seat. He took over. He won a national championship. The same thing is going on right now, right? With this guy, Tyler Buchner. A lot of guys wasn't seeing what was going on with Jake Coker. They didn't see that Jake Coker had that it about him. The same thing about Mr. Tyler Buchner. He may not come in this year and start. I don't know, what he's going to be doing after this year. I don't know. I hear a lot of guys say, hey, this guy's not planning on coming in and holding the clipboard. It don't matter what he plan on doing. If he's not practicing right, if he's not consistent, if he's not hitting the receivers, he would not be the starting quarterback if Mr. Jalen Milroe and if Mr. Tyler Simpson take care of business. Point blank, period. That's all they have to do is take care of business, and Mr. Tyler Buchner will be holding the clipboard on the sideline. If he come into camp, fall camp, and he show out and he's doing what he's supposed to do, hey man, more power to him. He's an Alabama quarterback. Of course I want him to be great now because he's on the Alabama squad. So whoever is the quarterback, I hope that they can just be consistent. I hope that they can be that alpha dog, take over, call the right plays that they're supposed to call, and put guys in the right position to where they're supposed to be. That's what I need these guys to do. That's what Nick Saban needs these guys to do. That's what we, as fans of Alabama Crimson Tide, need these guys to do, right? So with all that being said, if you ask Rags his opinion, now this is my humble opinion on who I think will end up taking the reins of this football team, I have to say, and I have to tell you this, I believe that Ty Simpson has a little bit of something that these other guys may not have. He's got that ability to let that ball go. They just got to catch it for him. Now I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack from my fellow Alabama fans because I know a lot of them, they are big Jalen Milroe fans, and I love Jalen Milroe from the bottom. Like I told you earlier, the bottom of the ventricles and the aortas of the heart. I love him to death, I do. But if he could come in and start and do what he is capable of doing, I'm with him 100%. But from what I see, the body language, the way that this guy hold himself, Mr. Ty Simpson, I feel like is the guy. I feel like he's the guy. Nick Saban may not start him. He may enter the transfer portal. Who knows what's going to happen? If I had a crystal ball, to tell you guys exactly what's going to happen. Rags will be, I'm talking about sitting on the hill, eating bananas, throwing the peel. You feel me? But Rags don't have a crystal ball. So only thing Rags can do is offer his opinion. We all have opinions, right? So with that being said, man, I just feel like, you know, Mr. Tyler Buchner is going to come in and he's going to compete, right? Just like he's supposed to do, just like Jacob Coker did, right? But he's going to kind of be put somewhere else, like to the back. He's going to help these guys. He's going to be on the sideline calling out plays and rooting these guys on. When they come to the sideline, he's going to be slapping their helmets. He's going to be, hey, man, we're doing great. And he's going to win a ring. You can't forget that part. He's going to win a ring regardless. He may win 2 of them because he might get an SEC ring, and then he's going to get that college football playoff championship ring. And committee, you better do the right thing this year. Don't keep that script A up out of there. But with all that being said, man, like I said, man, I really do think that Mr. Ty Simpson, right now, the way that I'm looking at it, and I'm not the coach, I'm not Tommy the Bees Knees Rees, I'm not Nicholas Saban, I'm not those guys. So I can't call it. I can just assume, I can just give you guys my opinion. I see, it ain't that I like him better than nobody else, it's just what I see. I like his body language more. It's just the way that he's not holding on to the ball. When he see these guys rushing, he's getting rid of it. I saw him hit the receivers several times, and they just dropped the ball. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, live, sitting right there in Bryant-Denny Stadium, right? Hey guys, now we're gonna get off that subject and we're gonna talk about the $100 giveaway. Old Rags at Rags and Fitness is gonna be giving away a $100 gift card, or we can do a $100 cash app. We're gonna do it either way that we feel fit. But we're gonna, like I said, you guys get me to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a 1,000 subscriber video saying hip hip hooray, Rags and Fitness, and his family, his folks, his fam. Hey, we made it, guys. We got to 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm gonna repay you guys and show you my gratitude. I'm gonna do a $100 giveaway, right? You guys are gonna come in the comment section, hip hip hooray, yay, roll tide, whatever. It's been a lot of go LSU and go volunteers lately. You can even put that in there. Well, don't matter what fan base it is, as long as you're watching the channel and you guys subscribe, liking and commenting, right? You gotta comment for this, right? You put your comment on there. We're gonna put whatever number, right? We're gonna count down. We're gonna put those numbers in the number generator, and we're gonna what we're gonna actually do, hit that number generator, it's gonna pop out a number. We're gonna count down, say, hey, this guy right here, this is the winner. And you're gonna be the grand winner of $100, right? That's the way we're gonna do this giveaway here at Rags and Fitness channel. Hey guys, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. It don't matter what fan base you with, your LSU Tigers, your Volunteers, your Georgia Bulldogs. Hey, I ain't seen too many Auburn Tigers. We might do a video on that next. Your Ole Miss Rebels, your Arkansas Razorbacks, any of you. You're welcome to the channel, man. Talk stuff, do however we want to do, man. But I gotta say this. I'm out of here already. Yeah.